Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Re-elect Helena Hayes, Iowa House Representative. Helena Hayes serves Mahaska, Keokuk, and Jefferson County. Helena is protecting children, families, life, and religious freedom, and demands transparent government. Helena is defending your God-given constitutional and parental rights. For more information on Iowa House Representative Helena Hayes, go to helenaforhouse.com. Paid for by Helena for House.
Mayhem Haunted House at 13011 120th Avenue, Ottumwa invite you to come find out why Mayhem Haunted House has been voted the best haunted house in Iowa multiple times. Open for the Halloween season, Friday and Saturday through November 2nd. Cost is $15. Get ready to scream at Mayhem Haunted House in Ottumwa.
The City of Sigourney will be accepting bids for the removal of snow. All sealed bids must be received by 4 p.m. on Monday, November 4th at the City Clerk's office at 100 North Main in Sigourney. Interested parties will be responsible for snow and ice removal from the sidewalks listed on the screen, as well as all the steps into the Memorial Hall. The snow and ice must be removed in a timely manner and according to the City Code of Ordinances. The successful bidder will be responsible to purchase ice melt and provide any equipment used. You may review a copy of the contract by contacting the City Clerk at City Hall. Adam Clark for Sheriff. Veteran, integrity, leadership. Adam Clark, candidate for Keokuk County Sheriff, is a native of Keokuk County. He's devoted his adult life to service at both the national and community levels. In addition to his service as a law enforcement professional, Adam works extensively with local youth programs and is actively involved in the community. Some of Adam Clark's initiatives are to strengthen the Keokuk County Sheriff's Department. He wants to collaborate with communities countywide and work to establish a school resource officer. Vote Adam Clark for Sheriff at the general election November 5th. Enchanted Events, located just south of Sigourney off Highway 149, is the perfect venue to host a wedding, graduation, reunions, and so much more. They can seat up to 500 guests. There's bridal and groom rooms, a large bar, and more. For more inquiries, contact Mel or Chelsea or email enchantedeventsvenue@gmail.com or find more information at enchantedeventsvenue.com. Attention all veterans and guests. The Keokuk County Veterans Affairs Office invites you to join them for a luncheon on Monday, November 11th from 11:30 to 1:30 at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. The Veterans Affairs Office provides assistance to veterans in need. If you have any questions, contact Michelle Herman, the Veterans Affairs Administrator in Keokuk County, at the courthouse in Sigourney, 641-622-2761. Delta Fire and Rescue presents the Delta Haunted House at 109 North Center Street in Delta. Admission is just $10 per person. The Delta Haunted House is open each Friday and Saturday throughout October and on Halloween night from 8 to 10 p.m. Food and drinks will be available for purchase, and now accepting cash and most major credit cards. It's the Delta Fire and Rescue Delta Haunted House, Fridays and Saturdays in October and on Halloween night. Hey, yes, it is. It's Steve Shetler on Steve Shetler Media. I know that is a shocker. We're doing the morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media. And yes, we have a little bit of a new feel to the show today. As up here, I always get confused. Oh, right there on the tip of my finger. We've got Brothers Market in Sigourney, our new headline sponsor. Our morning show sponsor, Brothers Market in Sigourney. Rick and the crew jumping on board as our sponsor, so we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney. And yeah, let's get their logo up on the screen. Brothers Market in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Make sure you go to shopbrothersmarket.com, download the Brothers Market app for more information. We do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor on the morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media. Of course, our studios always brought to us by Oski Dental, and you can schedule your appointment with Lord Farquaad or Dan Schuster. That's who it is. Yes, Dan was dressed up yesterday. If you haven't gone to the Oski Dental the Oski Dental Studios, the Oski Dental Facebook page, they always dress up. They always get in the spirit of Halloween, and Dr. Dan. He had a great costume yesterday. So make sure you go to the Oski Dental Facebook page. Give that picture a like. Dan looking good, as did some of the other folks at Oski Dental. Schedule your appointment with him at 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider, and they're located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. We thank the Oski Dental Studios. We thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor here on the Morning Wake Up. Let's jump into our forecast for today. It's brought to us by The Garden Gate. Let me see here. Got to check something here real quick. Let's see here. Sunshine for today and calm winds after some windy conditions. A high around 54 degrees today, so definitely, staying in the 50s. We were only in the 50s for a high yesterday, going to be in the 50s again today, but calm winds, so not too bad of a day. Mostly clear tonight, a low of 34. Again, pretty calm. So if you're heading out to an area high school playoff football game tonight, it won't be the worst night ever. It's going to be chilly. But, you know, I've sat in far worse conditions in early November for some playoff action. So tonight, not so bad, but definitely bundle up. Tomorrow, a 30% chance of some showers in the afternoon, increasing clouds, a high of 60. Maybe some more showers, actually probably some more showers, and maybe a thunderstorm tomorrow night, a low of 46. Rainfall amounts tomorrow night between a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain possible. Don't forget to fall back with your clocks overnight Saturday into Sunday. We will have more rainy conditions on Sunday. Showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and a high of 65. 1 to 2 inches of rain possible on Sunday. That forecast brought to us by the Garden Gate, where they have been proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for 27 years. Current conditions here in southeast Iowa: humidity 100%. Winds are south at 5 miles per hour. The barometer at 30.26. Dew point at 30. And right now, according to the National Weather Service equipment here in the Oski Dental Studios, we do have 30 degrees. That is your forecast, once again brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Earlier today, 6 a.m., we always put up our This or That. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn at the Legacy Insurance Group and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. This is salt. That is pepper. Which one are you going with? I know some people say both. That's kind of a cop-out. You have to pick one. If I absolutely have to pick one over the other, man, that's tough. Pepper? Salt? I don't know. Both. I just said you can't say both, so I don't know. Either one is good with me. Pepper, I like pepper. Definitely like some salt, so I'm good with either one. Make sure you go back to that post, 6 a.m., and give your comment. Coming up at noon, Question of the day brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa in Sigourney. As we mentioned, time change this weekend. Do you like to fall back with the time change? I hate it. I've always hated time change. It messes with your sleep. And my sleep is messed up the way it is. So, what do you think? Do you like to fall back with the time change? Do you like to spring ahead? I don't know. I don't. Just pick a time and leave it all year long. Please. Please and thank you. That's your question of the day. Goes up at noon on Facebook. Hey, let's honor our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics Athlete of the Week. That comes from North Mahaska Cross Country this week. Emerson Jedlicka, heck of a runner out of New Sharon and the North Mahaska High School. So congratulations. Emerson had 244 votes this week. And that was good enough to get the Athlete of the Week. So congratulations to Emerson. And good luck to her and all of our area runners at the state cross-country meet this weekend. Tomorrow, I believe, is when that takes place. So Emerson Jedlicka from North Mahaska, our Athlete of the Week, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics. Let's go to our State Farm Kelly Style Team of the Week. And for the second time this school year, Pekin Football is our Team of the Week. Of course, they had a nice win last week over North Lynn. So congratulations to Pekin Football, our Team of the Week. They won it to start off this school year back in September, on September 6th. And now basically 2 months later, they win it again. So congratulations to Pekin. They'll be in action tonight here on Steve Shuttler Media. They are our Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week. Let's see here. What is coming up this weekend? We're going to be going to Barnwired, of course, later on today from 11:30 to noon. Now, as of about noon yesterday, I am without an artist right now. I'm fingers crossed. I'm relying on my old backup, Lee Klett. I'm thinking, I have not confirmed that yet this morning. Lee said he would be good to go, but I'm just waiting to absolutely confirm it before we go all out on that. But quite possibly, we should have Lee Klett today. We'll show his picture. Well, just to entice you a little bit further. There's Lee. I mean, if that handsome man doesn't bring you into Barnwired today, I don't know what will. So Lee, of course, lives right here in Sigourney. So he's always my backup plan. So my artist that I had scheduled for this week had to back out at the last second. So I'm thinking, again, not completely guaranteed, but I'm thinking Lee Klett will be in at Barnwired at 119 East Marion in Sigourney today. 11:30 to noon, live interview, live music. Tune in or be there in person at Barnwired. And you know what? Speaking of Barnwired, as I mentioned, some changes. Changes are in the air as we have flipped the calendar into November. As Brothers Market is now our morning show sponsor. So they are actually going to step back from sponsoring the sports section, being the host venue for the sports section. And we're just going to stay at Barnwired. We're going to be there today for the Iowa Music Showcase. And I might just stay the night at Barnwired, wake up and do the sports section tomorrow. Because yes, Barnwired in Sigourney is the new home venue for the sports section. So that'll be a nice change of pace. So get some breakfast, get some coffee, get your day going. And that's something, if you want to come in to Barnwired and watch the show, we'll keep going right around 8 o'clock for our start time. And it'll be a different look, little bit of a different feel. But the sports section will be now live at Barnwired in Sigourney on Saturday morning. So that'll be fun. Maybe I'll eat some breakfast, some eggs and bacon. I'm getting excited already for the sports section at Barnwired tomorrow. So we appreciate Barnwired for being our new host venue for the sports section on Saturday mornings. Don't want to forget, let's put in some hype for tonight. I kind of skimmed over it. Pekin Panther football tonight. We are on the road making that long trip to Madrid. And I've had several people this week tell me that they are so happy that we are going to Madrid to cover this game because they weren't about to make that 2-hour trip to Madrid, Iowa. But they want to support Pekin. They just didn't want to go that far on a Friday night. So we're going to have it for you. Josh, Zach, and I will be in Madrid for the Pekin game. Pekin at Madrid, 6:45-ish, somewhere in there for the pregame. 7 o'clock for the kickoff. So tune in for live streaming video announcing and all the fun stuff for Pekin Panther football tonight on Steve Shetler Media. And Clint Dye, as I've been mentioning. Clint Dye will also be making the trek to Madrid, as the coverage that you've been seeing on Steve Shetler Media all fall long for Sigourney Keota football with Clint Dye. He's been giving you the pictures, he's been giving you the articles and the highlight videos. He's doing all that for Pekin football this week and hopefully for the next few weeks. So yeah, we've got you fully covered for Pekin football coming up tonight and this weekend here on Steve Shetler Media. I should mention, let's backtrack. Let's go back to the sports section. So tomorrow morning, we'll have Coach Weber on first thing, win or lose. We're going to be talking to Coach Weber tomorrow morning at the sports section. And I also have confirmed that we will have the EBF volleyball team, the coach and some of the players from Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. And they have, I tell you what, they have a heck of a volleyball team this year. So some of the girls and the coach from EBF volleyball featured tomorrow on the sports section. So we're going to kick that off in style at Barnwired. I think that's all we have to hype there. Let's do some community calendar events. Community calendar brought to us by our friends at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney on Highway 149. Some stuff on our community calendar that is coming up here over the next few weeks. Do keep in mind that veterans and guests can join the luncheon put on by the Veterans Affairs Office at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. That's November 11th from 11:30 to 1:30. I think I saw that Grant Ranch is catering that, so that should be a good meal for our veterans. So take part in that. Put that on your calendar. Also on the calendar here in a few weeks, Watch Your Opera House. Saturday, November 16th, has the Old Man Band performing. So put that on your calendars. And then also here in a few weeks, we've got the Montezuma High School putting on Beauty and the Beast. That'll be the weekends of November 9th and 10th, November 16th and 17th. So a great production there with the Montezuma High School. So a bunch of different stuff going on in our area. I'm kind of distracted this morning. I'm trying to keep an eye out to see if I hear back from Lee Klett this morning to confirm his appearance on today's Iowa Music Showcase. So if I seem distracted while you're not looking at me, which you will right now. No, wait a minute. We still got birthdays. You don't want to look at me yet. Let's do birthdays, shall we? Let's do that. Happy birthday to ye. Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers bringing us our birthdays, both celebrity and hometown. And you can go to hometown-re.com for more listings as far as properties for sale around the area. Make sure you check that out from Hometown Real Estate. We thank them for sponsoring our birthdays. On the hometown side, for this weekend, we've got Matt Woods. He is a fabulous Iowa musician, especially guitar player, but the guy can sing. If you don't know Matt Woods, you should, because he is good. Matt Woods with the birthday today. Tiffany Ketchum, one of our area filmmakers. Tiffany with a birthday today. Clint Sinclair, a guy I worked with in radio kind of off and on through the years. Clint with a birthday today. Jennifer Lathrop with a birthday today. Coming up tomorrow, my friend Don Fields has a birthday. Don, very involved. I don't know if he's still involved with the what's it called? It's where they make the packets of food for people that are starving. I can't remember what it's called, but Dawn with a birthday tomorrow. Then we've got another Dawn, spelled differently, female Dawn, Doe a deer. Dawn Amos from the Bluegrass Blondies here in Southeast Iowa. Dawn with a birthday on Sunday, and then Becky Club, Becky Scott. You might know her as Becky Scott around the Sigourney area. It's Becky Club with a birthday on Sunday. Celebrity birthdays we've got from the world of golf. Gary Player, he's a playa. He is 89. Got Whisperin' Bill Anderson. Whisperin' Bill from country music legend Bill Anderson, 87. Also country-ish. He's got interesting hair and interesting look. Lyle Lovett. Wasn't he married to Julia Roberts for like a few days back in the 90s? Lyle Lovett has a birthday today, 67. The CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, 64. From the Red Hot Chili Peppers, give it away now. Anthony Kiedis, he's 62. It seems like all the Red Hot Chili Peppers have had a birthday within the last few weeks. Anthony, we had the drummer, we had Flea with a birthday here somewhat recently. So Anthony Kiedis, the latest Red Hot Chili Pepper with a birthday. We've got the one-armed drummer from Def Leppard, Rick Allen, with a birthday today, 61. Big Kenny from Big and Rich Country Music. Big Kenny, 61. Singer Sophie B. Hawkins is 60. And then actress, she's on like reality TV. She's on The Masked Singer, I think. Jenny McCarthy, 52 today. Those are your celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Hey, hi. It's November 1st. Welcome to November. Hopefully you survived Halloween last night and all of the trick-or-treaters. If you missed, if you didn't get many trick-or-treaters or you just want to see kids in their outfits, I hung out with my wife yesterday, Stacy, at Shetler Insurance Services. Quick plug there for Shetler Insurance Services on the square in Sigourney, and we handed out treats to the kids. I did share some stuff yesterday from that. I took a quick video of a bunch of the trick-or-treaters that came by in their outfits. So if you wanted, if you missed trick-or-treating or whatever, and you want to go back and see some of our area kids in their outfits, we got that video. Just scroll back through my timeline to last evening, and you can check out that video. So that's fun. Hopefully you had a good Halloween. Hey, once again, we are sponsored right up there. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our new headline sponsor here on the Morning Wake Up. On this date, November 1st, on this date in history, in the year 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in the White House. 1800 on this date. It was on this date in 1870, the U.S., as it was called at the time, the U.S. Weather Bureau, now the National Weather Service, made their first observation. It went something like this. It might rain, it might not. The U.S. Weather Bureau being put together, I guess, kind of officially, 1870. It was on this date in 1913, Notre Dame's a football team upset Army in a game that they say it's popularized the forward pass in football. 1913 on this date. It was on this date 1 year later, 1914. You ladies are happy to know that on this date in 1914, a 19-year-old named Mary Jacob invented the modern soft bra. So, thumbs up to Mary. Way to go. They evidently weren't very comfortable before 1914. 14. 1963, Whammo patented the Frisbee. 1963 for the Frisbee making its debut. Today on the National Day calendar, we got a bunch of days to celebrate. Why is it Day of the Dead today? That's weird. Shouldn't that have been yesterday? It's All Saints Day today. It's Autistics Speaking Day. It's World Vegan Day. Is it vegan or vegan? Vegan or vegan? 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 Vegan. It's National Cinnamon Day. It's National Calzone Day. It's National Stress Awareness Day. It's National Brush Day. It's National Deep Fried Clams Day. It's National Cook for Your Pets Day. Cook for Your Pets Day? What? It's National Family Literacy Day. It's National Authors Day. It's National Vinegar Day. Vinegar. So celebrate those days today. Before we go any further, before we go one step further in this program, let's hear from our brand new headline sponsor, Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
2021 Iowa Harvest Red is a dry red wine from Tassel Ridge Winery that has plum and black cherry aromas and notes on the palate with nice acid and a long, complex finish. It's made from Marquette and Foch grapes. The 2021 Iowa Harvest Red pairs with pizza, pasta dishes, and grilled steaks. The 2021 Iowa Harvest Red is available at the winery and in a few of our nearly 400 retail outlets in Iowa. Tassel Ridge Winery is located in Lighton on Highway 163 between Pella and Oskaloosa and is open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 6, and Sunday from noon to 6. Check our website at tasselridge.com.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Bridget's Public House is an Irish pub located at 208 First Avenue East, Oskaloosa. Bridget's Public House hopes you find it a warm, welcoming space that also serves delicious, unique Irish-based options created in their kitchen. And don't forget a cold beverage of choice. Located just off the square next to True Value. Come in and check out the unique decor at Bridget's Public House while enjoying a beverage or food. Follow Bridget's Public House on Facebook and stop in person at 208 First Avenue East, Oskaloosa. That's Bridget's Public House. Locally owned and operated.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, we are back here on the Morning Wake Up. Again, it's brought to us by our brand new headline sponsor, Brothers Market in Sigourney. We are coming to you live from the Oski Dental Studios. Let's do some things you need to know. Oh, some things you need to know in case you didn't know. That's why I'm telling you, things you need to know. Happening tonight in Everett, Washington, the 2024 National Beard and Mustache Championships. There are 17 mustache categories, 13 partial beard categories, and 21 full beard categories. So, I don't know if that's on pay-per-view or not, and I don't know who would pay to see it. You never know, though. The National Beard and Mustache Championships. Let's see here. Other things you need to know. Radiohead singer, 'Cause I'm a Creep. Tom York. Basically, he took off his guitar and left the stage during a solo concert in Australia on Wednesday after being heckled by a pro-Palestinian protester. Say that 3 times real quick. Pro-Palestinian protester. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the fallout was there, but he left the stage. He wasn't having it. Let's see here. Bob Costas, after 42 seasons of calling play-by-play, Bob Costas is announcing his retirement. His last games were the American League playoffs between the Yankees and Detroit, I believe. So, yeah, Bob Costas, at least retiring from baseball announcing, it sounds like. I don't know if he's like done. Tough times for Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters as he is bracing for obviously a costly divorce that could see his $300 million fortune sliced in half because he fathered a child outside of his marriage. Now, so he's obviously going to have to split things with his wife if they get divorced, and he'll, of course, have a hefty bill to pay for child support for the new baby. So, Dave Grohl. I mean, when you have like $300 million, what's $150 million? You know? How about Thanksgiving? 2 new Thanksgiving sandwiches have been added to the menu at Arby's. The Deep Fried Turkey Gobbler and the Deep Fried Turkey Club. Also new at Arby's, a pumpkin pie turnover and fried mac and cheese bites. So if you're going through Arby's, you can celebrate the Thanksgiving season. How about Russia? Russia has fined Google literally more money than there is on Earth. I think it's something like over what they call decillion dollars. It's that's 2 followed by 33 zeros. Literally more money than is made on Earth. Russia is suing and fining Google that amount of money because it's upset about Google blocking 17 YouTube channels from Russia. So that they're mad. They want their YouTube. Give them their YouTube, or you are going to be fined over $2 decillion. And late fines, late fees, too. And surcharges. How about this? Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie are teaming up again for a 3-part reunion of The Simple Life that will air next month on Peacock, called Paris and Nicole The Encore, because that's what the world needs. Amazon going to be taking the cast of Jack Ryan, including John Krasinski, and making that into a movie, Jack Ryan. And then finally, in things you need to know, retired Philadelphia Eagle Jason Kelce. Did you know that he does an annual Philadelphia-themed holiday album? Does he sing? He does sing. This year it's going to feature a duet with Jason and Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac fame. So the holiday album from Jason Kelce this year with Stevie Nicks. That's things you need to know. Let's go ahead and do this. Today's Impossible. It's impossible question. I don't know if I believe this one. Only 10% of people do not have one of these memorized. What are we talking about? Again, only 10% of people do not have one of these memorized. The other 90% do. It's confusing. Think about that. Let's go to the comments. Carson, Bubby, good morning. Dan, Patrick, Sandy, Sherry, Jackie, Eloise, Anthony, Sherry, Nancy, Jennifer, good morning to everybody. Sherry, I saw your picture. You sent me the picture of your Halloween cupcakes. If you have any left over, bring them to the Pekin game. If you're going to the Pekin game tonight, I expect that. Social Security number? Nope. Good guess, though, Patrick, in the comments. Again, today's impossible question, only 10% of people do not have this memorized. What we're talking about, again, this is kind of lame today. A joke. So they're saying that 90% of people have at least one joke memorized. 10% don't. I'm not a joke teller, and I'm not a joke teller either. I don't know. Knock knock. Who's there? I don't know. I don't do jokes. Jokes is not my thing. I butcher them constantly. So evidently a lot of people can tell a good joke. Shall we get weird? Let's do it.
That is weird.
In the weird, as we mentioned yesterday briefly, jaywalking in New York City is now legal. Why, you may ask? It's because giving a ticket for jaywalking was obviously racist. Oh, I'm serious. Council member Mercedes Narcisse, a Brooklyn Democrat who sponsored the legislation, said on Tuesday that the new law ends racial disparities in enforcement of jaywalking, noting that more than 90% of the jaywalking tickets issued last year went to Black and Latino people. So jaywalking is racist. So they just did away with it. So now everybody can jaywalk and not get fined. Okay. Let's go to the air. In the air, a trainee flight attendant is telling you what to wear and not what to wear on an airplane ride. She says most people dress for comfort, but if you want to dress to be prepared on an airplane, you should wear pants and shoes that cover your feet because, she says, in a video that has gone viral, if you have an emergency on the airplane and, they put out the little thing that you have to jump on to escape the airplane, that your legs and your feet could literally get burnt sliding down the slide to get out of the airplane. It'll burn your flesh. So she advises to wear pants and fully covered shoes on your feet to avoid getting burnt, just in case there's an emergency. Let's go to McDonald's. A 15-year-old high school freshman hospitalized with severe complications of food poisoning after eating McDonald's Quarter Pounders 3 times in a week in the weeks before a deadly E. coli outbreak was detected. So they're thinking it might have been the McDonald's Quarter Pounders that gave him the E. coli and the, kidney failure. Wow, for that kid. Let's go to Niagara Falls, where a lady jumped with her kids over Niagara Falls. After 2 days of searching, police in New York have basically given up. They are unable to find a woman and 2 children who went over Niagara Falls Monday night. Police say 33-year-old Chiante Means crossed a safety rail and went over the falls with her 2 kids. One was a 9-year-old, one was a 5-month-old. So they have not been able to find them. Whether they're alive or dead, they don't know. So a woman losing her mind and jumping over Niagara Falls with her kids. And then finally in the weird today, a man in Arizona told detectives that he put his deceased father's body in a freezer and moved it around the state for 4 years, all to keep a roof over his own head. Joseph Hill, arrested last week on multiple charges, including concealing a body in his backyard and failing to report the death of someone not under the care of a healthcare provider. His dad died. He shoved him in a freezer. He kept moving the freezer around. Weird. Sounds like the true crime documentary that will be seen on Netflix in the near future. Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In the disorder, let's go to Walmart. You know, we talked recently about how a 19-year-old worker at Walmart in Canada got basically baked to death in a walk-in oven recently. Now, other workers at that Walmart and at Walmarts in general are chiming in online and on social media, and they're basically saying that it couldn't have been an accident. They're saying because the doors on these walk-in ovens don't lock from the inside, they lock from the outside. So they're saying there's no way this 19-year-old girl got locked in the oven. Somebody put her in there and then hit the bake button. Crispy button. So we'll see what comes of that. That's your files of law and disorder. Shall we do something a little bit more uplifting? Probably after that story. Let's do something that'll make you smile. Something to make you smile, brought to us by Lifetime Dental Solutions. They've got solutions for every dental problem, every dental budget, and they're located at 115 South Jefferson in Sigourney. Dr. Stacy Freeze and the crew at Lifetime Dental Solutions. In something to make you smile, an American man has finally fulfilled his dream of growing a pumpkin big enough to set sail. Arr, I'm going to set sail in my pumpkin. His name is Gary Christensen, and he paddled basically nearly 46 miles along the Columbia River in Washington, USA, to claim the record for longest journey by a pumpkin boat. This is true. The 46-year-old completed his journey over 26 hours in October and aboard his pumpkin-carved boat called Punky Loafster. We'll post this entire story here in a few minutes on Facebook under the Something to Make You Smile story brought to us by Lifetime Dental Solutions. So, yes, the dream of paddling your boat for 46 miles finally come true. Lifetime Dental Solutions, our sponsor there. And then let's wrap this up today with the duh. Duh. Oh, Sherry says she's bringing cupcakes tonight. Yeah! Just throw them up to us at the press box. If you can't make your way up to the press box, just toss them. We'll catch them in our mouth. And good morning to you, Gina, too. So good to have everybody hanging out today. In the duh today, teachers berating their students for running through the hallways about, they don't need to worry about it anymore with the Crocs, the Croc shoes that a lot of people like to wear. Evidently, grade schoolers are tripping and tumbling in the hallways wearing their Croc shoes. Now, actually, the company that makes Crocs acknowledges this as well, that people are tripping and falling because of wearing Crocs. So this is like a new thing in schools where some schools are actually banning kids from wearing Crocs because they're falling so much. I don't know, it must be the way that the shoes and the flooring interact. I don't know, they must kind of come to an abrupt stop to make the kids fall down. So they say especially middle schoolers tend to be falling down with their Crocs on. So, yeah, I guess Crocs get the duh. Duh.
Duh.
That is your duh. That is your morning wake up here on Steve Shuttler Media. Let's take one last look at our forecast as we head into the weekend. It's going to be nice and sunny today, 54, and pretty calm winds. So, it's the 1st of November. So we can't expect the temps to stay in the 70s all year long. So sunny, calm, and 54. We'll take it. We'll take it for the beginning of November. The rest of the weekend could get a little bit rainy, a little bit wet for Saturday night and into Sunday. Your weather brought to us, as always, by the Garden Gate. Hey, keep in mind, coming up at 11:30 today, we're hoping, let me check my messages real quick. Oh, Lee Klett is confirmed. He is officially, there he is. The award-winning Lee Klett is going to be hanging out at Barnwired today from 11:30 to noon. So Lee Klett to the rescue again. He was not scheduled as my regularly scheduled person to be there today. So Lee, he is always my backup plan. And he is backing me up today. So Lee Klett will be in today at Barnwired in Sigourney for our Iowa Music Showcase, 11:30 to noon. Again, my artist that I had scheduled had an emergency pop up yesterday, so they had to cancel today. So Lee, going to be bailing me out today. I appreciate that, Lee. We'll see you guys, Lee, and the normal crew of fans at Barnwired a little bit later on today. Hey, we do thank our brand new sponsor, our headline sponsor for the morning wake up. That is Brothers Market, where savings are made simple. Go to shopbrothersmarket.com. Make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop, get all sorts of deals there. We thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for sponsoring, being our headline sponsor on the morning wake up. We do thank, of course, Oski Dental for being our studio sponsor. You can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan at Oski Dental at 641-673-4845. All right, looking up at our video schedule for today up on the wall here. We've got In Remembrance coming up here in a few minutes at 8 a.m. We'll have the Iowa Music Showcase at 11:30. We're also going to get the Montezuma Library Buzz coming up at 9 a.m. this morning from Christine Grimm, the librarian in Montezuma. So check that out. If you're a Montezuman, is that what you call people that live in Montezuma? Montezumans? Anyway, we'll have that at 9 a.m. We'll get some country music news, actually, at 5 o'clock today. Successful Farming at 5:30. And then at 6:45, pregame for Pekin football. Let's go Panthers! Come on, buddy! Coach Clint Weber and the crew from Pekin football all the way up in Madrid tonight. Madrid, Iowa. A nice jaunt up north for playoff action. So tune in for Pekin football if you don't want to make that long trip. I know Sherry's going to be there with cupcakes in hand. We're going to cheer these Panthers on, hopefully to victory tonight in playoff action. Tune in, live streaming Pekin football tonight. Kickoff at 7 here on Steve Shuttler Media. Tune in, and again, we'll have you covered all weekend long. Clint Dye going to have pictures, the article, video highlights, so lots of stuff happening with Pekin football this weekend. Okay, I think that wraps things up for today. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe, be sound, be healthy, and we'll be back here on Monday at 7 a.m. for the morning wake up, brought to us by Brothers Market.